Alrighty. Welcome to Sigma Duocast's first official video game stream. We have done the very beginning, like 5 years ago, we did a couple video game streams when original co-host Nate was heavily a part of this, and we did Resident Evil Village demo, and then we did I think a Madden thing. So it's been a minute. It's been quite some time. So I've been testing out the equipment I have, all the gear, and hopefully, hopefully everything I got here works well. The video and everything was good. I had to adjust audio levels and everything. So again, this is essentially first time streaming. I'm not expecting anyone on here because I don't really have a following for streaming, let alone games. So I'm just going to treat it like a podcast episode, so to speak. So I'm going to be playing the water temple for the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. If we do video game streaming, it'll be heavily Nintendo because I'm not going to be hooking to PlayStations and Xbox. I mean, I don't know how demanding the setup I have here is, and Switch isn't that demanding. So I'll be, I'm playing the Zelda. I'm going to be doing the water temple because on the last episode I talked about how everyone complained about the water temple, and people were saying it's like the hardest one, or it's just a nightmare. You know, it's I don't know. It's people feel a certain way about this temple. I personally don't care for it. I said it in the cast, the episode, that it's pretty linear. You just got to know what you got to do. Now, I will say that I have not played Ocarina of Time, the N64 version, in many years. Let me make sure my button response here is good. I'm using the N64, so I'm going to be playing with the N64 controller, the official Nintendo one that they release or sold. They currently sell right now, so that's what I'm playing. I haven't played the N64 Zelda, and I mean, God, it must have been now, like, honestly, 15 years. Probably more. Now, I have played the Ocarina of Time on the 3DS heavily. Actually, a lot. It's honestly my favorite version of Ocarina of Time. It is the definitive. It is the true. That is what we call a remaster. Updated visuals, some very like comfortable, life fixes that they do. So that one is definitely really good. So as far as the N64 version goes, how do I even do this? See, I don't even remember. We'll see how it goes. Again, I have not played this version in a long time, so I don't really know. Like, I vividly remember the 3DS version really well. 64 one, I mean, we're going to find out what's different. Now, the first thing that I'll tell you that's different right off the jump is this. Having to toggle back and forth through the menu to remove the boots is very redundant. And if that is your complaint about the water temple, then you got some stuff there. Hold on real quick. I got to fix some stuff here. Is there natural? No, the Nintendo doesn't have. How do I? Shoot. There's a couple things I need to change here. Let me see if the Nintendo will let me change it here. Okay. So, hold on. Let's do this. Let me create a suspended point just in case, just to make it easy. So I don't have to do all that. All right, I'm gonna restart this game real quick. I cannot stand. I need my joystick inverted. I'm one of those guys. I'm an inverted joystick. So when I push forward to look up, oh, crap. Oh, I need the Z targeting to be hold for sure. I cannot invert my. Shoot. All right. Well, at least I'll change the Z targeting. I don't like lock on Z targeting. I like to hold it. So this is going to be a little challenging for me because I play inverted, so I'm so used to when I'm looking up, I press down on the joystick to look up to aim. So, anyways, okay. So this won't be like, I'm not going to give you tidbits of like a walkthrough professionally. I'm not going to give you like a whole, hey, this is like whatever. I'm just playing through it for fun and kind of just talking about it as I'm playing, give you my 2 cents on everything. Because again, see, like I did it again. Press down or yeah, I'm not gonna be all like super expert. I'm just gonna kind of give you my thoughts on the water temple as I play through in Ocarina, and then potentially kind of piggyback off of the episode that I did just recently, talking about the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Reborn. How everyone's talking about like, oh, there's just so much speculation. There's just so much like, honestly, I feel at this point it's really just people finding ways to be entertaining. All right. So the thing about this temple that everyone hates, my always recommendation is do what you can at the level that you're at. So ultimately this door over here, that leads to the boss. That's where we want to go. We can't hook shot over there yet because obviously we need the long shot, which is what you get in this stage. And we have to get through that door, which has a key behind to get to that point where we can get the hook shot or long shot. And on top of that, we need to make our way down and then make our way back up. But when we make our way back up, we're going to need 2 keys because we need a key to open that door. And then I believe there's another door to open that we need a key. And then as long as we have those 2 keys, we're pretty much golden. So the first thing I always do with the water temple, because I don't have this temple extremely memorized in any shape or form, I just explore what I have. And again, this right here is going to be the most tedious thing, is clicking back and forth with I'm going to move this block now so that way it's done. Changing back and forth the iron boots. One thing I loved about the 3DS is that, again, quality of life changes, is that they made the iron boots pretty much an item that you just equip up top like you would equip the bow and arrow and everything else. Extremely convenient. So, all right. So first top level, we did what we could do, which was just move that block. There's nothing else for us to do. So now we're going to go all the way to the bottom and lower the water level all the way to the bottom. Gotta love these guys. Hookshot is your best friend. Oh, it doesn't like kill him. Maybe I gotta do double. 1, 2. Yeah, I gotta do it twice. Yeah, so the hookshot is gonna be your best friend. I gotta tell you, this playing it with the N64 controller is crazy. So the room we gotta go is right behind me, but before I do that, I wanted to come over here real quick and take a peek. Yeah. So we're gonna come back here to blow that up. Again, water temple. It's all about just knowing where you can and can't go. So obviously this part right here, it's literally just the whole level takes place with 3 different levels and a centerpiece. So we know the centerpiece behind us, or I mean the place I just saw right now. We can't do anything there. I'm gonna check this one out real quick. And actually, I don't even need to do that. I could just take off the boots. I just wanted to take a quick peek. Need a key over here. Okay. So again, water temple. Pretty straightforward. You just gotta kind of know what you gotta do. Now I plan to do this stream strictly just the water. I'm just gonna do the water temple. As soon as I complete it, I'll be getting off, and then I'll be going back and taking a peek on how it looks. Because again, we don't do streaming, let alone video game streaming. This would be a first for us, as I already said. So. Nike. Oh, Bobby, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I don't know how long you joined, man, but I'm just testing this stuff out. I'm testing this game streaming stuff. With the little Ocarina of Time water temple. We still need to connect and play and do our episode together, man. I'm gonna make this a little bigger because I can't do it right now. Chilling. You just watched Toy Story 5. All right. How was it? That was Toy Story 5. I haven't seen it yet. I don't really have any motivation to see it at this point. I'm probably just gonna wait till it comes out. Disney Plus or something. That was good. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. After they concluded the trilogy of Andy's story, and now we're doing Bonnie's story, because I figured they're going to do a sixth one, I'm assuming. We'll see. The kids don't want to watch it. What kids? Like kids in general? All right, let's go ahead. So yeah, this is the most tedious thing with the water temple. It's changing this out. These boots. Oh, my kids. Nah. So we got to drop a bomb in that second level. So this is the one. So right here, this area that I'm passing. So I paused it, but you can see right below the menu, there's that crack on the wall. That's the one I feel most people forget to go, because that's where you get a key. And I think that's where most people's frustrations really comes in play. So we're going to go in here real quick to get, I believe it's the map or the compass. So let's knock these guys out real quick. Come on, lock on. Oh, that was weird. Work's been cool, man. We I don't know when I don't know. I think you were there when we had Luis. Luis is gone. He took off, man. He found something else. So it's back to just two of us, me and Andrew. Is this Switch 2 or is that not out yet? This is the wonderful Master Switch 2 one, man. Yeah. No, I'm just playing. This is the it is being played on the Switch 2, but this is the N64 Nintendo Switch Online, like classic consoles or whatever they call it. So this is just the N64 Nintendo official emulator, I guess, on the Switch 2. The Double Trouble. That's right, man. Double Trouble. Let's see if I can remember my things here. Is that Zelda's Lullaby? Yeah, it sure is. You and Andrew get each other's back. That's cool, at least. Yep. That is true. Oh, what the hell? Is it not Zelda's Lullaby? It's Oh, no, it's the other one, huh? Shit, I don't have it memorized. It's not the Prelude of Light. Song of Time? Let's see if I remember this. Oh no, maybe it is. No, it's not Prelude of Light. That would take me to the Temple of Time. Song of Time should be it. So left A, down, left, down. Let's try that. Left A, down, left. A, down? Okay, good. Keep it up, young whippersnapper. Glad to see you guys doing so well. Thanks, man. No, it is not that. It had to have been Zelda's Lullaby. What am I doing? Maybe I have to wait that little chime you hear there. Gonna make a clutch during football season again. We'll see how football season goes. Yeah, we'll definitely see. It was Zelda's Lullaby. But yeah, no. Trying to stay. Kyle, you're trying to stay young, brother. I hope you're doing good, man. I haven't seen you in a good while. I know you got married. Hope that married life has been fantastic for you, as it should be. All right, let's see if I can do this, guys, because, again, it's not inverted. I don't like the 64 joystick. Nope, I'm not positioned right. Nope. Oh. Wait, let's see if it catches it. Oh, it does catch it. Oh, but the other one went out. Shit, took too long. There we go. I'm playing on this with the 64 controller, so I'm not. God, I don't know how when I was a kid I played with this controller and was like good. 64 controller, arguably. Probably one of the worst Nintendo controllers they made. Only because it was useless. I mean, you don't hold it like this. You have to hold it with the center. So like this. And my thing is, my hands are so big that this is how I hold the controller. So I have my thumb here, or my index finger here, and then I just have everything else this way. I'm like holding it in a weird angle. That's how I play it. That's how I hold this controller. So I'm literally playing like this and then weird angle. I don't know. The Ocarina is the thing he plays, right? Yes, sir. The Ocarina is the thing he plays. That is the little flute, officially called Ocarina. All right, so we got, again, the objective is to get all the way back to the top, but we got to have 2 keys with us. We're going to find keys throughout, but we're going to have to... it's getting a little choppy there. We got to, what do you call it? What was I going to say? We got to use a couple keys to make our way up, so... All right, let's go ahead and let's get our bombs out, because we got to come back over here, and we got to blow the ground up. So let's put this up, drop there. And now let's drop back down here. We need the boots. Yeah. Yeah, Nintendo 3DS switching the boots to an item where you can just click. Phenomenal idea. Phenomenal. Because this is so annoying. I feel like this controller is like doing things on its own. What the hell? Because having to go to the menu in and out, it's a little crazy. All right, so what are we doing in here? Let's investigate. Come on, man. All right, so we got to make our way up there. It seems this will probably trigger that. Oh, I see. And then we're gonna hook shot. Dude, I cannot with this joystick. You guys are gonna see me kind of mess up a lot. Okay, how do I open that now? Oh crap. What upcoming movie you hyped for? Ooh. Well, of course, Spider-Man. Of course, Spider-Man. Okay, I'm a little stumped right now. What the hell? What am I missing here? What am I missing here? Why is that not opening? Is there something? How do I free look? Oh, that's just toggling the map. Okay, I just use this. Is there anything that's indicating? There's got to be a way to open this. There's a switch in there. Okay. Well, my rule of thumb is if you can't proceed, then you just got to keep going. Want to see Odyssey 2. I do want to see Odyssey. I do want to see it in IMAX. Why did they make him younger for Majora's Mask if Ocarina of Time came before, right? Well, so technically in the Legend of Zelda, in this one here, you start off as young Link. What you're seeing right now is what happens is, for those that don't know the Ocarina of Time story or have played it, you start off as young Link and you basically got to find like these three, what the hell? Get out of here. These three little like, I don't know, gem things. And then once you find those, you are able to get the Master Sword. When you get the Master Sword, Link gets trapped in the sacred realm for 7 years, which gives us this like adult Link or teenager Link, if you will. They call it adult Link, but I don't know. It's like probably 18 years old type of Link, and then you just go from there. And so when you beat the Legend of Zelda, the ending, so here's the crazy part, and this is where some of the speculation with Ocarina of Time, the Reborn one, is coming into play, because there's a whole timeline for the Legend of Zelda for all the games. And it is, people have debated it, people are confused by it, some people hate it, it's all over the place. There's the historical compendium. It's a green book that I have right over here, if you can barely see it on my video. But on there, they give us the official timeline, and it starts off with Skyward Sword, and then it works on like 2 other games, things like Minish Cap, Four Swords, and then, if I remember correctly, after that, we have Ocarina of Time. And, oh shit. Ocarina of Time, hold on. Let's go. Ocarina of Time pretty much sets up, the ending sets up 3 different timelines. So when you beat this game, you get 3 timelines that potentially take place, and in each timeline, the corresponding Legend of Zelda game continues from there. So the 3 endings that you, or the 3 separation timelines, I think I jumped too late. Nope. The way it goes is you have your first one where Link is defeated. So basically, Link dies. I don't think he dies. I think he just fails, and like Ganon wins, and he continues. What do I got to do in this room? And then after that, you have, so that's one, and I believe from there, like A Link to the Past and the original very, very first Zelda game, like all that continues from there, I believe. And then after that, you have young Link, where Zelda sends him back in time, and basically we get the timeline where Link is young, and that's where Majora's Mask continues. Oh shit, hold on. There's like a, I think there's a better way of doing this. Oh, I hear the thing. I'm not going to make it in time. I see there is a better way of doing this. Let's see if I can make it. Oh, I'm trapped with the demons. shit. Cooked. Oh shit. I did shouldn't have done this. Lock on this base seems to be getting it. Alright, what are I doing here now? I take off the boots. So anyways, so then you have who's Zelda is the princess. The guy I'm playing at is Link. Oops, that's not what I want to do. So after you, you have the young Link storyline, and that's Majora's Mask and a couple other games there that they do, and then you have adult Link storyline continuing. So there's 3 timelines that break here. Let me grab the. Yeah, Zelda's the princess. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me just flip through this real quick. So let me see how I can get this on here. So you have, this is the main timeline, and Ocarina of Time is right here, and then it breaks into these 3. Let me turn this way. 3 timelines. So you have the declining, where the hero is defeated. That's the declining of Hyrule and the last hero arc that they do. So Link to the Past, Oracle of Ages, Link's Awakening, the first Zelda, the second Zelda game from the original 80s. And then you have where you go back to the child era, which is the Twilight Realm and the legacy of the hero. And so then that's Majora, Twilight, Four Swords Adventures. And then you have the adult era where Ganondorf is sealed, and that's where you get Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, Spirit Tracks, and all that stuff. And currently, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, the new Switch games, they don't have a placement in the timeline. They're supposedly they take place in the way, way distant future of all those timelines. So we don't know. And we don't know where they take place. So what people are speculating now, oh shit, hold on, I gotta open this door. What people are speculating now is that the new Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, reborn, whatever you want to call it, they're gonna flesh out the story, they're gonna flesh out the whole they're gonna give it a more cinematic feel, and we're gonna see all that. So people are saying that either it's like before Breath of the Wild, or it's after Breath of the Wild, or it's just a whole new, brand new timeline that Nintendo's doing. So Zelda's crazy, my friend. Zelda is crazy. There's a lot of stuff going on with this game. Okay. I hope I remember. I'm going off of memory, man. This is crazy. I haven't played, again, earlier in the very beginning of the chat, I said the last time I played the N64 version of Ocarina of Time was probably now 15 years. I want to say 2009, 2008. That might have been the last time I played the N64 version. I have played the 3DS version fairly often and fairly recently. So some of this stuff is kind of fresh in my mind, so I'll be completely transparent on that aspect. Crap. We got to go back down and use the hookshot to get out of here. So we'll see. The main reason why I wanted to do my first stream with the Water Temple is because in the last episode I did of the Sigma Duocast podcast, I talked about the new Zelda game, and I mentioned how like everyone the most like overrated thing people say about the Legend of Zelda, it's always, it's the Water Temple, the Water Temple, the Water Temple. And I, for one, I don't trip about the Water Temple. It is what it is. It's fine. Let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can reach this yet. Oops. I think I need the... wait, can I just get over there? I don't think we reach this room until I have the long shots. But yeah, no, I wanted to play. Yeah, we need the long shot before we can come back. So, mental note: we got to come back to the very bottom level to this room, so we can access that. Make sure we have a key. So let's get out of here. I just wanted to do the water temple, so we'll do that. But again, I'm doing it on the N64 because I don't know how to connect. Obviously, you can't connect the 3DS to a computer unless emulators or something. I don't know, but I'm not that tech savvy. All right, so first floor of the water temple. I feel pretty good. We do have to come back. Let's go ahead and get to the next phase. So here is going to take us to where we raise the level, the water to the second level. And if you have been paying attention to what I've been saying, I'm playing on the N64 controller, and I hate this joystick. So my aiming sucks. Let's go ahead and raise this water level. I'm drinking those Red Bull Spring Edition Cherry Sakura, sugar-free. Can't find these things anymore. I will say that I don't gatekeep things per se. Like, I'm all about sharing knowledge with everyone. Someone asks me a question, I'll share it, no problem. But I'll tell you right now, the location of where I get these right now, it's like the last location I know, I will not share. Take a little power nap before I'm going to take a little power nap before WoW Raid. It was good talking to you, bro. Turning in for show when you stream. Hey, appreciate you, man. We definitely need to make time so we can chit-chat about a couple things. I know you've been on a cinema adventure or odyssey, if you will. I've been paying attention to all your posts about the movies you're watching. I'm glad you're getting caught up on some of the greatest movies that are out there, dude. So just keep that up, and we'll be sure to get together. I know that's something we wanted to do last month, but I appreciate you jumping in and checking in on what's good. I don't know if I'll be doing this permanently or like consistently, but we'll see. It's kind of fun, I guess. Touch base soon. All right, man. Take it easy. Get your power nap for that WoW. All right, let's lock into this guy. Oh shit! I got. Dude, I am not a fan of the N64 version. This game, I'll tell you right now, this game is tremendously easier on the 3DS. It's crazy how like different it is. Like it's night and day. And it looks fantastic. And that's the crazy part. It's like it's not that much different in terms of like how it looks, but it's definitely better. I will say they did one thing I've noticed about the water temple on the 3DS compared to here. There is a lot of distinction between the rooms, like separation and kind of where right now everything just looks the same because everything is just, you know, kind of grayscale or whatever, and then you're underwater at times. The 3DS actually like shows like the areas where the water goes up and down, like along the walls it will show like a little like stream, so it kind of keeps you grounded and okay, I need to go here or I know where to go. Like again, they made it a lot easier. Dude, my cats have the zoomies right now. That is crazy. All right, so now that we're out of here, we're on the level 2. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go, because again, the objective is to collect keys. That's the whole thing with the water temple. It's collecting the keys. So before I do anything else, this area we cannot access because we need the long shot. So that area is cleared. This side, hold on, let me get this guy real quick. This side, let's take a look what's over here. Again, the big thing is you just want to clear all the rooms, clear the floors. And then whatever you can't clear, remember to come back. There's a reason, you know, you can't do something. So let's take a look at what's over here. see if we can clear it or if we need to come back. And it looks like we might be good. Come over here. Basically, I believe this is the compass, which the compass in this game is very helpful. Let's do, I'm going to equip this just in case. Let me see. Can I use the hook shot? So we use the bow and arrow. And we got to be quick because you get like maybe 1 second, 2 seconds. Got it. The compass is very helpful in Ocarina of Time. The map and the compass, of course. Because it will tell you, one, it tells you where like boxes are at, but the thing I love about it is if you look on the map right here, there's a green, or I'm sorry, green. I'm colorblind. There's a red and yellow arrow. Yellow would be you, and then the red is where you came from. So if you've entered a room or an area, I'll let you know, so that way you don't get like turned backwards. Okay, so we went in there, we got the compass, so that area is clear. There's nothing over there. This is where we came out of. We went, and when we raised the level up, we dropped down underneath because that's where you get another key. The next place to go is over there through that door, and here when we have the long shot. But before we do all that, we're actually going to drop back down to the lower level since the water is at the second level. And this right here, again, I want to say this is one of the most commonly missed keys that piss people off when it comes to this level or temple. So what you have to do is we got to come over here. And this is a throwback. Yes, sir. Always good old 1998. So again, this one I feel is the most common missed key that pisses people off with the water temple. That one, and then underneath when you raise the level, the second level, the first time, and you drop under, I feel that one is the one that people always miss too. And I tell you, the water temple is not hard. It's very straightforward. Just gotta make sure you explore and you're thorough. If you don't explore, if you're just trying to like gun it, yeah, you're gonna run into stuff. All right, so now we got our third key, which is perfect. Again, I said when we make our way back up to the top of the water, we gotta have 2 keys. If we do not have 2 keys by the time we raise the level, the water level all the way back to the top, we messed up somewhere. We missed a key. That's how you'll know if you're on the right path or if you're not. So let's go. Let's go here. And this is a throwback to, yes, sir, John. God, I was what? I think I was 10 years old when this game came out. All right, we've explored everything on the second level that we can. We'll have to come back later once we have the long shot. So let's go ahead and go through this door. God, I do not like this controller. I want to switch to my Pro controller, but no. So this room will take us straight to the top, and we have 2 keys. So we are at a good pace. No, I'm hearing the guy. Hold up, there he is. Ah. Okay. Let me go ahead and equip my bow and arrow again, because again, the hook shot. I will say the hook shot is probably my favorite Zelda weapon outside of obviously the bow and arrow. I think the hook shot is like one of like iconic Link weapon. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Your guys is like iconic, like there's what, bombs, bow and arrow. What do I have right here? The hammer, the boomerang. So like the slingshot and that bow and arrow, that's one and the same. Obviously bombs are affected. The boomerang is like, obviously it's kind of like the hook shot, but not really, obviously, but it has like the same kind of components in terms of grabbing stuff, not sending you to a wall. All right, we are raising it to the top level, water, and we have 2 keys. So we did everything right. This is where you mess up. If you're back to here, the square one from the very beginning, and you do not have 2 keys, you're screwed, my friend. So that's how you know if you're golden with the water temple. Is making your way back up here with 2 keys. Because we're going to go through this door. So I am very happy. Let's get you guys. I'm very happy that we made it. And so that's why we need the other key, because if you look straight ahead, we need a key over there. Is there? There is. So we're going to come back for this gold sculpture. We cannot get them right now with the hook shot we have. So hopefully I don't mess this up. As I've already said, I'm having difficulty navigating the controller and this joystick. And I'm hoping this doesn't take me long to do. We're waiting for the red to appear. Once the red appears, we're good to go. Oh, shit, you can't see. This joystick thing's gonna be the death of me. It's gonna mess me up at one point. I know when I'm in the river part, it's gonna mess me up. Oh, shit. Come on. Let's go up one more. I barely got that. You guys saw that? Ugh. Got it. I don't know what it is. I'm using the N64 controller, so this joystick is the worst. Okay. So this room, all we got to do is hit this switch like 4 times. We're going to raise the water. We're going to hook shot straight ahead. I'm going to miss it because it already went up. Shit. Ugh. Heard this guy getting in here. Don't mind if I do. And there's 2 more of these guys in here, just FYI for myself. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and shoot this down. Oh, God, I hate this joystick. Xeon. We're going to go ahead and hook shot across. I have to get closer. Now the key thing is you don't want to fall down because then you got to redo all this crap again. So I'm going to hit this, wait for the water to raise, and then I'm going to try to take this guy out because I don't want to like mess up by this dude hitting me. Oh. Get up here. You're not really bothering me, so. Okay, we're going to hook shot over here. We're going to hit this thing one more, or no. One more and then another one right after. So we're going to rock this down. We're going to jump on top. And then let's hit it one last time. Oops. Very tedious, very repetitive. That's what the water temple is. If you're going to tell me you hate the water temple because it's extremely repetitive, all right, fair enough. Oh, turn around. But if you're going to tell me it's hard, it's not hard. Ah, dude, I hate this thing. Can I kill this thing before I go over there? Back up. That's the other thing. So this creature looks pretty cool in the 3DS. That is one thing I am curious with. A lot of people have been speculating. It's like, all right, we're going with a little more realistic detail. What does that look like with the some of the creatures? Like if you're in the what's not the spirit temple, but the temple, it's like the ghost one. Can't think of it. That one's gonna be interesting. All right, so now we are going to fight the Dark Link, Shadow Link. Fun fact: this is not the Shadow Link's first appearance. This is the second. Link 2. Appearance. Now, I always had trouble with this, and people, you know, it's hard because it's like he mirrors what you do. So the way you beat this guy, you can't. And this is part of the reason why I took the Z targeting. I turned it off to holding it, is because the only way you can beat him is you cannot be locked in. If you're locked in, he knows your moves. He's gonna mimic you. So you have to not be locked in to be able to hit him. So I'm just gonna circle him, and I'm gonna unlock. Oh. Try to prove my point, but he backed out. No, at least that's how it was in the 3DS. Oh no, he's not proving. He's proving. Oh, you know what? I think you can't. I think you have to. No, that's how I beat him on the 3DS. They changed it on the 3DS. Okay, so we're gonna make it a little bit harder here. There we go. Got a hit. I don't know how many times you're supposed to hit him, but I think you gotta. Oh, he got me. Come on. Yeah, on the 3DS, they changed it where you just don't even lock into him, and it's like instant hits. I mean, you can speed run that dude in like less than 60 seconds. The original one, though, needed something else. This is probably my frustrating part of the Water Temple. Unlock the lock. Now, if you're curious why I'm not too concerned about my health, at least right now I'm not, is because one thing I always do in Legend of Zelda is when you get a bottle, you always try to find a fairy fountain and capture fairies, because in the Legend of Zelda games, if you have a fairy in your bottle, you don't even need it equipped or anything. As soon as you deplete all your hearts, it will automatically use it. Kind of like your second life, and I have 3, so he hits me right here. See, so you drop down, and then your fairies come out, and then you're golden. So now I got 2. Yeah, I don't know what the trick is for the N64 version. 3DS version, that's all it is. You just don't lock into him. But I think I only need 2 more hits. Hopefully. Come over here. Yeah, I was right. 2 more hits. Dynamite. Interesting. There's got to be a little way with the N64 version. I just don't know what it is. Again, it's been like 15 years. All right, we're going to come over here, and we're going to finally get the long shot. And then we'll drop. Actually, no, we got to play. Shoot, I don't know what this one is. I don't have it memorized. No, it's right there. Song of Time. So left A, down left, down. Where am I at? 50 minutes into this? Sheesh. Well, technically I had to restart I restarted it because I had to change the Z locking. Okay. So this area. Don't get swallowed by the vortex. Yeah, we don't want to do that because then we have to start all the way to the top there. So what we'll do is go here, and then I'm just going to equip the to... I'm gonna have to unequip and then re-equip. Because we have to kind of, if we get right there, it's gonna be the slope, and you won't be. It's just gonna have you slide down to the bottom. So we do that, and then we'll re-equip them. Go ahead and get this gold. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Must have been like in a weird little angle. Make sure we get these guys. All right. Now, again, we're going to unequip and re-equip just so we can get on the other side of this spot. Oh, shit. Go, 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 go. There we go. Oh, I don't like the speed I'm going there. Ah! Yep, told you. Didn't like that speed. You're going to get sucked in. Yep. Can I swim out of this? No, I'm just going to let it go. I was going too fast. I like shot myself. All right. Let's see if I can go a little bit faster. Now that I got that gold sculpture, we don't got to worry about it. So let's just kind of see if we can blitz through this a little bit. Come on, man. I don't know if I can walk there. I just don't trust it, to be honest with you. Ooh. It just shoots you right there. It's just like a... And then this one... I don't know if I'm telling you, I don't remember if I can walk it. We're gonna swim it. And then... Oh, no. Oh, he's being a little pushed a little too much. Hopefully not. There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can get up here. Perfect. God, this joystick game. So terrible. And the hookshot can get anything that's made of wood. We'll go ahead and do this. And we got another key. I think we got to get 3 keys. 3 more keys, 2 more keys now. I can actually get these off because it's just taking us back to this room over here. Okay. All right, I'm going to take a quick peek of my map real quick. All right, so we got that one on the first floor. Oops. And then we have the second floor one. But we got to make our way to the basement. Because we now need to get the boss key. That's right above the compass there, that little square that we need to have the boss key there. And I want to say the boss key is that one right there in that room. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to drop, I believe we need to drop the water level again all the way to the bottom one last time and then make our way back up. So let's, shoot, do I need to drop it? Yeah, I need to drop it all the way down. So Let's drop it. Let's go this way. You can't catch me. So we'll do it one more time. Drop the water all the way down, and then we'll raise it. And by the time we raise it, we should be good to go with the boss. We just need to get the boss key. Let's get close to this. Hear that little chime like that? That means we're close enough to activate this. All right. So, I know one area where we need to go back, but that's second level. I'm trying to think, is there anything first level that we need to do again? Let me see. Nope. Oh, okay, so I know where I'm at. So let's try north. See if we can do anything there. Because again, I know we got to get to second level, but I'm trying to think what was. I think this was just a block that we moved over here, right? Or did we need the long shot? Oh, we needed the long shot. Okay, cool. Yep, we're on the right path. And I do have a key. Perfect. Question is if I need another key. Hopefully not. Let's take a peek. Nope, I don't need one over there. I see that. Okay, so this area we just got to get across. See if I can lure these little. Got to get above that little side right there. Oh, I already had these equipped. All right, let's see if I can get lucky and unequip and just grab the ledge and not get hit. Oh, the rock hit me. Oh, come on, come on. Ah, he hit me. Let's go ahead and equip the boots here, and I should be able to stay here. I almost had it. I think if I didn't hit that rock, I would have been good. All right, I think they're all over here. Let's start at the very, very top. Right here. Rock's coming. We're going to probably get hit by that. That's okay. Come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Nope. Hate these things. Can't really kill them unless I'm on the edge and I wait for them. Just gotta get lucky with this because I don't really want to do all that. There we go. All right. Able to get one there. These little guys, they will jump out of the water and attack you. Yo. There's one more over there. Can I get him? Oh, you bastard. Alright, cool. Alright, so what we gotta do is there's a lever down there that we need to put something heavy on to keep it down. Keep it down. My wife understands that reference. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and there's a block in here that will keep that switch down. We're going to go ahead and push it all the way across. All right. Now let's go ahead and get to their side. Blow this wall up. I'm very happy that I like remember a lot of this stuff, to be honest with you. You know, it's kind of cool, like seeing a new generation play this and, you know, seeing them struggle because they just don't know. I mean, I wish I can go back to the very first time I played this game when I was 10, 11 years old and see how much I struggled. And we didn't have the internet back then. All we had was our friends, trial and error, patience, you know, and if we were lucky enough, a strategy guide, which I believe I did have a Legend of Zelda strategy guide. It was actually funny, you know, I did have it, and it was funny how we acquired it, because back then we didn't really have. I'm gonna kill these guys because I don't want them to mess up with my whole thing. We didn't. Oh my god. We didn't really have, you know, video game stores. Yeah. You know, we had Walmart and Kmart. I don't even know how much Target existed, but I know where I lived, I didn't have a Target. So Walmart and Kmart were the two main stores. And if we got, oh my god, I hate this joystick. And if we got lucky, you know, they would have what we need, but for the most part, you know, they didn't have it. So, that being all said, the way I got the strategy guide, oh my god, I freaking fell down. Of course I did. Yeah, I can't go up from there. The way I got a strategy guide was there was a magazine that you can, back then there was a lot of video game magazines, which was an awesome time. Like nothing can beat that, like waiting for next month to get the new Nintendo magazine or PlayStation magazine, Xbox magazine, EGM, you know, just so you can get the latest news on games. Because again, we didn't have the internet. Ah, shit. So I do have to beat it by the time. Okay. Let's try this a little differently. Being a little cautious with it. So we didn't have the internet. Anyways, long story short, Nintendo Power, they had the ability where you can actually order, and like, you know, because magazines back then, they would have like, you know, subscribe, or they'll have little like info things within the magazine that you would, you know, advertisements tear off. And would I reach it? And they had one for the Nintendo official Nintendo Power strategy guide, and that is how I got the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time strategy guide. It was, I had to order it through Nintendo themselves, and they had just a little advertisement. I had to like put I don't know, I think my mom gave me a check, or I had to go to the store and get a money order and mail it. So you mailed it out, and then you waited X amount of weeks. Oh shit, come on, dude. And you know, came in the mail. And that's how I got that. It's just crazy, the things that back then, how we did things compared to how so convenient it is now. Damn it. See, and this is the part, this is what the water temple is. I didn't remember we needed a key. This is the stuff about the water temple that sucks. It's like it's the damn keys. I'm actually kind of glad that happened, because that's proving my point that if you miss a key. Now, here's the thing. I know exactly where I need to go for the key. I just, in my head, I was like, do I need to go right away or not? So that means we have to come back and do all this crap again. So that sucks. All right, let's go get that other key. I know exactly where it is. But that right there, what we just witnessed, that's the troubles of the water temple. It's like you do all that and you're like, oh, cool, look, I'm this far. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I don't have a key. Where do I get this key? Good thing for me is I know exactly where the key's at, but yeah. But yeah, no, it's interesting how like times have changed, and like the way we acquire things to the way, you know, my kids experienced getting things, it's not the same. That was a weird animation. All right, so what we need to do to get this final key is we need to raise it to the second level. Good news is that we don't have to drop it to the first level. I guess I should have just went and done the grab this because I knew where to go. I just didn't know if I was like, do I need it? Which, yeah, bit me in the butt. We raise this to the second level of... Oh, I thought I had my freaking ocarina equipped. We raise it to the second level, and we go to the spot where we shoot the arrow at the eye, and we have the long shot to acquire it, because we didn't have the long shot beforehand. And I had already moved the block on the bottom. If you remember, it was one of the first things I did is I preemptively moved a stone block. So make sure that stone block has already been moved. Because what we're going to do is we're finally going to drop in the area where we continue moving that stone block. All right. So we are going to go, I believe it's in this direction. Nope. Right here. And we're going to shoot. Hopefully this monster thing doesn't hit me in time. And then that's on a time. Are you kidding me? Wow. Sonya, I do not like this joystick. My aim in, of course this guy was right that time. My aim in the 3DS one's ridiculously good. Because one, the joystick's cool, but it has the gyro controls. So it makes it, aiming in the 3DS is so much easier. Look at it, like I'm barely even moving it and it's like, holy crap. Hold on, this thing's like near me. Dude. This is nuts. Come on. Dude. Oh, okay, cool. It clipped us through. All right. Lucky for that. Jesus Christ. That was so annoying. All right, so this is that block that we preemptively moved. Because we moved it to the right, or to the left right there. And now we're just going to continue moving it. It drops there, and then we go right here. And guess what? Here's that key we were talking about. Let me see what's in these real quick. I'll take some hearts. All right. And so now we'll go back the way we came. Oh, no, we can't. I believe we have the hook shots thing here. All right, so now we're just going to drop all the way back down and go from there. What the hell is that? Root vegetable. That's interesting. All right, now we're gonna go. We have to go to the north. No, this one right here. Yeah, I've been waiting for funny guys. Let's see here. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Let's do that instead. I need to draw these guys to my attention over here. Let's bring them away. Let's see if we can come up here. So now that we got that key, we can definitely come up here. The only thing that sucks is when you go in here, it respawns those floating guys. And the water's already at a high level, so... Still one more over there. Let's see if we can just get over there. And then let's get these guys back to go to the bottom. All right. That was interesting. They didn't actually drop down. So let's do this. And then we'll let this boulder go through, and then we'll drop the iron boots down here. Perfect. So now we're back where we were, just now we have the key. Oh shit. And there we go. We have the boss key. Oh, you know what? Since I already used one of them, let's go ahead and recapture this one. Alrighty then. So let's see here. Now we got everything we need. We just got to raise the level to the top and go from there. Yeah. Like I said earlier, the water temple's pretty straightforward. What messes it up is it's very tedious, very repetitive. And if you miss a key and you don't know where the key's at, like it just throws your whole game off. I'm trying to think what actual, I was trying to think which like temple is actually the hardest one. I don't really think any of them are really hard. It's just a matter of if you miss where one of the keys are at, because most of the temples have quite a few keys, and if you forget where one goes, that just throws your whole thing off. The Forest Temple has a variety of keys that you'll need. Fire, this one. The Spirit Temple, or not the Spirit Temple, but the Shadow Temple, you just really need, as long as you have the Eye of Truth, you're like pretty golden with that one. I feel that one's like the most linear. I feel that one's also a short temple because, let's see if I can draw this guy down here. Because, because you have to you have like a mini temple or mini stage you have to do beforehand with the acquiring the going under the well and acquiring the hell's the thing called? The Eye of Shadow, whatever the hell that stupid device is. Once you acquire that, then yeah, it just makes the Shadow Temples fairly quick and simple. You could miss, I mean, I guess you could miss a like invisible wall, but if you're constantly using it, you're pretty much fine. Spirit Temple, funny enough, that one I don't spend too much time on. I think I've only played like the Spirit Temple, I mean obviously a couple times, but I can't even tell you like how many times I've done it. That one's interesting too because you got to do a part of it as the young Link, then you got to do the other parts as adult Link. All right, so this is the other, like the last trivial play part is you just pretty much run up in a straight path. That's all there is to it. Everyone complains about that part too. Cool. Now we're in the boss. We'll see if I can beat this fairly quick, and then that'll be the end of the stream. First time doing the little video game stream. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, this boss is easy too. There you go. I really do just wait until it generates its like water tentacle thing in a distance where it won't hit you. And once it stretches out, you just hook shot and get in whatever hits you can get in. That's all there is to it. Hook shot. Hopefully you get it. I don't remember how many hits it takes. I think it's like 7. Let's get this way since it's generating one right there. Yeah, this is all you do for this boss. You didn't do anything extravagant. Just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. I don't know if there's like a faster strat or anything like that. But that's it. So again, the 64 controller, I'm probably my least favorite Nintendo controller. I have no idea how I got around with this thing when I played this back then. Because this analog stick sucks. Cool. Now we'll drop down, get our heart piece, which is on the other side, and then we'll go through the little. Now I have beaten Ocarina of Time with only 3 hearts, which is kind of hard, but not really. But I will say, I don't remember if I did it on N64 or if that was on the 3DS. I think it was the 3DS, and I would say 3DS is a lot easier. I know my brother beat this with 3 hearts only, even without getting like that extra defense, the white around the hearts. He beat the game with 3 on N64. I actually might still have that on the cartridge. So we'll see how the remake goes, or the reborn, remaster, whatever they're. Or actually, it's not a remaster; it's either gonna be remake, but I think they're going with the moniker of reborn. So that's gonna be very interesting. But there you have it. A little over an hour to beat. I do hope with the remake that they like expand on this world, because it seems so small. Like Lake Hylia is so generic, and so if they can keep like the same level design, but then obviously add a lot more, just make it seem so big. Like Twilight Princess, if I remember, was it Twilight? I think it's that one. There, like it was a little crazy. But then we look at Breath of the Wild, like the Zora domain, like that's dope. Like so if they can do like Breath of the Wild style, but still give us like that familiarity of everything, like the level, the design, and everything, that would be fantastic. And that's kind of what I'm hoping they provide, is just And I feel it would be the easiest thing to do because it's like just use the same materials, the same setup that they've already have with Breath of the Wild. I mean, that's what Tears of the Kingdom basically is. It's Breath of the Wild, just with extra stuff and a lot less shrines. So really quick, while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and stand here, and I'm going to shoot an arrow to the sun. If I can aim at it. And this is how you get the fire arrow. So I'm just going to go snag that, and then I'm going to call it a day, as this was the first live game stream. I don't know if I'll, like I said, I don't know if I'll be doing these often. We'll see. But I'll be doing Nintendo Switch streaming if I decide to. I don't really want to hook up my Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that. And I don't do PC gaming, so. But there we go. Just go ahead and save that. So there we go. That's the water temple for the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the N64. Like I said, it's not that hard. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this. So till next time, we'll see how these streaming things